Building an international shipbuilding business from scratch is an amazing achievement. Robert Clifford is an Australian business icon, and it's a story worth sharing. Thanks for joining me, Robert. From an apprentice printer, fisherman, ferry operator to boat builder. What's been the secret?
Well, a lot of hard work, to be honest, and a lot of thought into what the market needs, and damned hard work.
What about in terms of attracting the right people? How have you managed to do that?
I come from a maritime background, of course, and most of my friends in the maritime business, so getting people around me that understand boats and how to handle boats, how to design boats, how to build boats, etc. It's always been a bit of a challenge, but those people are around if you look for them.
Have you managed to adapt to ever-changing conditions?
Well, I started off with the first ship was a very conventional steel ferry boat, and we knew we had to do better than that if we were going to stay in the ferry business. So we designed the first catamaran, which was a much improved boat over the old boats. Then it was the first aluminium catamaran, and that aluminium catamaran on its delivery voyage to North Queensland turned into 5 more orders very quickly, and we're away.
And so with the catamaran hull, I assume that's a lot more efficient from a...
Yes, the catamaran hull was the most efficient way to carry passengers and light cargo, and of course we saturated the Australian market with catamarans after a few years and had really no choice but to go international and chase the market.
And what about the transatlantic speed record?
On the delivery voyage of Hovers B, Great Britain to England, we decided with the owner that it'd be a good idea to get the record. So we proceeded up to New York, filled the boat up with fuel. The owner said, "I want you there on Sunday," so he didn't even care about the weather. So we got there late Saturday and ready for the Sunday papers and got the record while we're doing it.
Handy bit of PR for you and the new operator?
It was excellent PR. It wasn't without its challenges, of course, but it was excellent PR, and a lot of other boats followed very quickly from that.
So how's the business managed to transform itself in what is an ever-changing business environment?
The market is never stable. It's very cyclic shipbuilding. That's very challenging when you've got 1,000 people on the workforce one day and you need to reduce it to 500 the next. That's pretty difficult. We've handled that as best we can, and by sometimes having to build ships for stock to keep the staff together, sometimes having too many staff, and other times not having enough. It's never easy.
What motivates you?
Building a better mousetrap, really. We're trying to build better ships, more suitable for the market, etc.
And how do you attract the key people at a global level?
Our innovative product sort of encourages the right people to join us as well. That's always been useful. People like being involved with winners, and our product has always been a winner.
What have been some of the major challenges that you faced over the years?
Designing better ships and looking at the market and seeing what the market really wants. The fuel costs are rising and are going to continue to rise. That's always a challenge. We have to be more fuel efficient. We have to use better fuels, cleaner fuels, etc. So the market is always changing. The market for our boats is changing. Staying on top of innovative ideas.
If you're going to start in business today in Australia, what do you think are the keys to success?
Anyone starting the business today needs to understand their market. They need to understand what they're selling or what they're trying to produce, and try and obviously produce something that the market wants.
Thank you for your time, Robert. It's an inspiring story of someone working locally but succeeding globally, and really using innovative business practice to succeed in what is an ever-changing environment.